And breaking right now, the jury in the federal trial of Marco Perez reaching a split verdict. And for some, that decision came as a shock.
Yeah, Perez is the man accused of killing Mobile police officer Sean Tudor in January of 2019. Our Tyler Fingert is live at the federal courthouse now with that verdict that many are calling a surprise. Tyler?
Yeah, Byron, it was a split verdict this morning. Of the 4 counts, the jury found Marco Perez not guilty of the 2 most serious charges. Walking out of the federal courthouse in tears today, members of Officer Sean Tudor's family in shock just minutes after a jury returned a split verdict.
It's not the verdict that the family wanted. It's not the one that we wanted for them.
Marco Perez was facing 4 charges in federal court. After 3 days of deliberations, the jury finding him guilty of 2 gun charges, but the 2 more serious counts came back not guilty. Perez's attorney, John Beck, says at question wasn't whether Perez killed Tudor at the Peach Place Inn in 2019, but whether it was self-defense and if Perez knew Tudor was an officer.
It comes down to, could they really prove that Perez knew that was a police officer? And given all the circumstances, I think that was a reasonable conclusion that they didn't see that.
Perez's convictions carry a max sentence of 15 years, which prosecutors want, but Beck expects the sentence to be roughly 10 years. The judge will make that decision in January.
Mr. Perez is going to be in prison for a while, regardless of how counts 3 and 4 came out. But we're gratified that the jury did their job.
Ultimately, U.S. Attorney Sean Costello says justice was served.
Mr. Perez is going to be held accountable for the crimes that he committed, and he's going to be held accountable here in federal court for those crimes that the jury convicted him of.
This verdict is hard, not just on Tudor's family, but for Mobile's men and women with a badge.
We're very disappointed in the outcome right now.
Interim Mobile Police Chief Paul Prine speaking on behalf of the department. This trial is the first of 2 for Perez.
It's not over, and that we are going to state court where he is facing capital murder charges and possibly facing death.
And the state trial is expected mid to late next year. Walking down these steps today, the families of Perez and Tudor tell me they had no comment. Live outside the federal courthouse in downtown Mobile, Tyler Fingert, Fox 10 News.